So will GTA 6 have dismemberment and ultra gore like Red Dead 2 and Last of Us 2? If you love the Red Dead 2 shootouts where limbs were blasted off, you're probably wondering, will GTA 6 go that far, or maybe even beyond that, or will Rockstar reduce it? I've done the research and have a clear answer, and there's a 99% chance you won't like what I found. Let's break it down, step by step, and even look at some examples, so you know exactly what to expect. But before we get into what kind of violence we will actually see in the story mode, we have to understand Rockstar's business plans, because this is the key to everything. As of the most recent data, Rockstar has made close to 9 billion from GTA since 2013, that's over 12 years, and Epic Games with Fortnite has made close to 40 billion since 2017. Do I even need to say more? It's obvious what's going to happen next. Rockstar is probably the only gaming studio in the world capable of doing what Epic Games is doing, and probably even better and on a bigger scale if they wanted to. And they obviously want to be the best in the gaming industry. They've shown it multiple times, so they are going to follow this plan. They already know what works. They are just going to translate it into the GTA world. I really wish I were wrong about this prediction, but all the clues say otherwise. Of course, all of this hinges on the Rockstar's top priority, making GTA 6 Online as successful as possible, and not putting their sales and microtransactions at risk. So we can assume GTA 6 will be like 50% GTA and 50% like all these other online games that focus on a wider audience and make ridiculous amounts of money, like Fortnite and Roblox. Yeah, I know, it's sad, but that's just the nature of the gaming industry right now. And for them to achieve that #1 money-making status, they have to stick to the rating guidelines for these games. So a dismemberment free roam mechanic seems out of the question. Remember that Red Dead 2 landed an ESRB Mature 17+ rating, not adults only. That means Rockstar pushed gore pretty far, realistic blood wounds, amputated limbs and deleted heads, but they had to fight really hard to stay rated just under the adults only threshold. And Rockstar learned from this. If you push gore too far, you risk an adults-only rating, which basically kills console sales. To make the online mode successful, GTA 6 must remain rated mature, and I've prepared a quick example to show why they can't use the same gore systems from Red Dead 2 in GTA 6 without reducing it. Okay, just imagine. It's sunny afternoon and you roll onto the beach, straight from Phil's ammunition, with your brand new rocket launcher, and... just look at this, bro. It will be so absurdly brutal that it will tank the game's ratings. They are never going to let this happen, trust me. And in Red Dead 2, you could see shotgun blasts that tore off limbs, headshots that removed heads and left bloody stumps, blood pools and realistic bleeding, and even extremely realistic burns and explosion dismemberment. That level of gore created an authentic Western mood. By contrast, GTA has always been a satirical, over-the-top experience. Look at GTA 5, you saw blood. Characters bled when shot, but you never saw a dismemberment. And for agencies that decide on titles rating, there's a huge difference between shooting a cowboy in a western setting and brutally gunning down a friendly-looking neighbor in the present day, let alone unleashing mass gore with the rocket launchers. And Rockstar's 2018 patent covers real-time fluid simulation, sweat, rain and even blood spatter that can absolutely show realistic blood, and we will probably see it. But it doesn't automatically mean we will see dismembered limbs. Rockstar will definitely have the resources to implement extreme gore, and they probably want to, but they can't if they want to follow their business strategy. We all know their main focus is a massive money-making online mode, and to make it as successful as possible, they have to comply with their rating guidelines. So GTA 6 will most likely downplay extreme violence. The single-player campaign might still have some brutal moments, but they will likely be limited to cutscenes, special missions or random encounters, but not as a brutal dismemberment mechanic in free roam. Thanks to that fluid simulation patent, you will absolutely see realistic blood spatters and wounds, blood spurting when you shoot someone at close range, pools and splashes on the ground, cars or walls, and blood spots on clothing. Rockstar might include one-off scripted scene, a key mission where someone's leg or head is blown off with dramatic impact. But that will be rare and context-driven, not a standard combat mechanic. In general gameplay, expect guns to cause visible wounds, but limbs won't routinely fall off at every sniper shot. Rockstar wants GTA 6 to be the biggest success ever, especially in online microtransactions. And they can't alienate a wider audience who don't crave dismemberment by going overboard, so they will keep gore just enough to hit that M rating. To wrap things up, yes, expect realistic blood spatter, wound effects and some scripted gore moments, but don't expect Ready to level dismemberment as a core feature. Limbs flying everywhere probably won't happen. At best, we will get a toned down version of that system. That's the balanced, M-rated solution that Rockstar will definitely stick to in order to accomplish their business goals. So what do you think? Would you want more graphic gore, or are you okay with it being reduced down? Let me know in the comments. I wish I were wrong, but we all know the real motivation behind all of this. Hopefully this video helped you know what to expect on release. I hope you enjoyed the video. If so, please like and subscribe for more, and I will see you all in the next one.